There is absolutely a mystique about learning to speak and to understand and comprehend and to communicate with a language that uses no words.
Kirk Whalum, along with Norman Brown, Rick Braun, Doc Gibbs, Gerald Veasley, Kenneth Whalum, Kevin Whalum, and Sheila.
I just can't stay blue. You changed my life.
It's interesting to think about how one is initiated into a life of music. Really, music is a calling, and it's not something you choose, it chooses you. Around the time that I was writing and arranging for the Gospel According to Jazz Chapter 4, a few things happened. One, Wayman Tisdale passed away. George Duke obviously passed away. That was a big deal. Nelson Mandela passed away.
So I present to you a song that we dedicate to our brother George and his memory, and this will be the first Gospel According to Jazz where he's not here, but he's there. And this is a song called There. Like virtually every saxophonist born anywhere after 1940, I was greatly influenced by the great John Coltrane. And I don't know, I felt like I owed it to him to do this. I took the theme from the song of Love Supreme, and we put that in the bass. That way we wouldn't get into any trouble. And then we took it and make it poco puertorriqueño, cubano. Entonces es una canción que se llama Un Amor Supremo. Beautiful thing is that the music reaches down beyond and maybe even bypasses your brain to your soul, which is a better part of you, a more receptive area to God, to peace, to hope, to community. Because when the brain gets involved, then you got to filter all that stuff through your own upbringing and your social paradigm or whatever. Music cuts through that and goes right to the heart and the soul of a person. I would like to perform a song that I wrote as a tribute to one of my true heroes. His name is Nelson Mandela. I have a photo of me standing in the Rose Garden with my saxophone, and Bill Clinton is President Clinton is holding my horn saying, "Is that the new so-and-so Kyle Worth saxophone?" "Yeah, it is. Have you heard it?" "Yeah, it's black." When we're talking about it, and Mr. Mandela comes in and almost pushes him out of the way and said, "That was an amazing show." And I'm holding his hand going, "Ah." So I have a photograph of that moment. I'd be happy to share it. Just come by the house in Memphis, I'll show it to you. But This is a song. His tribal name is Madiba. So we'd like to play a song for you called Madiba.
Those were things that put me in a frame of mind where I can't do whatever I'm doing now. Has to reflect those world events. In writing and arranging, this became a lot about paying tribute, paying homage, and hopefully, again, taking the baton of some really beautiful people. And when we did this recording, I was glad that we were able to kind of weave some of that into the fabric of this record. Now this other theme that began the concert with, and we hopefully wanted to make that something that weave through the concert as well, and that is God's radical welcome, God's radical hospitality to us. That there was no form to fill out, there was no entrance exam, there was no purity test. That God just opened the doors. Again, God has invited all of us. And so we began the concert with that, just as I am. And then let them in. Don't stand there with the, like, well, can you confess this or you say that? Well, yeah, we can get around to all of that. But Daddy just wants to hug you. Why, you've been gone for so long. Oh, just let me hug you. I don't want to even talk about that. Let's not even talk. The Creator just is hugging people, just inviting them in. So that's where we wanted to go with this.
I see you, but do you see me?
The power of this music will evoke a spectrum of emotions, culminating with the good news that love is the answer.
Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. Light of the world, shine on me.
The Gospel According to Jazz. Available now.